All right, what's up, guys? So, figured I'd give you guys a little bit of a channel update. It's been about 3 weeks since my last YouTube video, I guess, which was the final video in Jersey. And since then, since we moved, I've kind of been unpacking. Me and my girlfriend, we've been unpacking and kind of just adjusting to the new life, right? And everything that's been going on. Also, training. That hasn't skipped a beat, right? That hasn't skipped a beat. I'm training now at Destination, which is close by, which is the best gym I've ever trained at in my entire life. So it's been really good. It's been really good. But with the content itself, I found myself, inspired is not the word, but I found myself kind of in the whirlpool of just being a hardcore bodybuilder and just training and doing everything I can within that avenue. And I haven't had the drive, or not the drive, the inspiration to kind of start making content, right? Since we got here. But again, this is the modern day bodybuilder. So I can't stay in a vacuum and not keep you guys updated as to what's really been going on and what we're going to be doing with the channel. So the good news is I spent a little bit of time trying to look for a videographer since I've been out here. I need someone that's, I can meet with on a pretty frequent basis. So Dylan, man, I got to get you out here so we can set this up the way we used to. But good news, I found someone. If you guys know about the Texas video we did previously with Andrew, so Reggie and I are going to be filming pretty frequently once he gets back from his vacation. And in terms of the actual channel, a couple of things are going to be changing. So I'm going to be I want to do a project specifically that's going to be a little bit more informative for a lot of people. It's going to be very different from, the standard workout and, train and whatnot. That stuff is still going to be there. But I do want to bring in another avenue. It's not going to be a podcast. I'm not doing podcasts. It's basically just going to be more informative stuff that I can kind of provide. I want to, give value outside of just, hey, look at me, So that's part of what's going to be happening. It's a little project I'm very excited about to start filming. So that's something that's going to be coming down the pipeline. Outside of that as well, collaborations. So now I'm in the DFW area. There's a lot more pro bodybuilders and top national level athletes here than I had within the entire tri-state, New Jersey, New York, Philly combined. So that means that, I have a lot more people I can bounce off of in terms of ideas, in terms of progressing, right? So we'll be doing a lot more collaborations. I'm going to be training with Sean next week. We're probably not going to film that session just because he's in a Olympia prep. Maybe we can get a schedule. I have a couple of people in mind for collaborations. Sean, Courage, Justin Wyatt, Jordan Hutchinson, Elias, Joe Mackey, right? So there are a couple of people that, we've already kind of tried to, I guess, figure out, get a workout going in a sense. So that stuff is going to be coming down the pipeline once we get things set up. So I plan to do a lot more collaborations, more on the training stuff, and then, kind of the information side of things. That'll be a separate project that I'll probably be doing. So there's going to be a lot more activity. In terms of my day-to-day life and how I'm doing since we got here, it's been really great. We've got a good living situation. We're in a very nice area, so that's pretty cool. And training-wise, I'm training in the best gym that I've ever trained at in my entire life. So it's kind of brought a little bit more fire. It's injected a lot more of a fire into me to kind of make next season a pro winning season. Being a new pro, you don't expect to win anything, but you go into those competitions planning to win. Next year, I plan to win, you know, so that's part of why we made all these changes, why I packed all my bags. You know, me and my girlfriend packed our bags and moved halfway across the country here for a better life, is to see if we can make this dream a true reality. And we're just going to see where it goes within the next couple of months. So I'm excited. It's a channel update. If there's anything you guys do want to see in terms of the actual YouTube channel and kind of the content that I've been doing, I want to diversify this a little bit more than just, you know, the workouts. So if there's anything you guys want to see, if you guys want a Q&A section that we do maybe monthly, things like that, you let me know. Put your questions or your suggestions in the comments. I read all the comments on every single video and I try to respond to every single one. So place them in there and we'll have a discussion. So thanks guys, and I'll probably catch you on the next video. Take care.